Hi, I'm Mandy, your Chinese teacher. Today we'll be going over self-introduction. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to introduce yourself in Chinese in several ways. This is lesson 2 of our 20-lesson series. You can view our channel for more lessons like these, or stay to the end to learn how to book a one-on-one lesson with us. So, let's get started with the self-introduction. What's your name is the first question you can expect to hear when meeting someone for the first time. There are several ways to ask in Chinese. The most common question you'll get is,
你叫什么?
This translates to you are called what and is considered rather informal. Let's practice.
你叫什么? What is your name?
A slightly more formal version of this question is,
你叫什么名字?
which means you are called what name. Alternatively, they'll ask,
你的名字叫什么?
which means your name is called what. Let's practice.
你叫什么名字? What is your name? 你的名字叫什么? What is your name?
Now that you know when someone is asking for your name, let's go over how to answer. When answering what's your name, you can introduce yourself in Chinese by using any of the 4 expressions below. Number 1.
我叫.
The typical way to answer what's your name in Chinese is to begin your sentence with
我叫.
which means I am called, and then say your name. It's fine to answer with either your full name or your first name. Let's practice.
我叫 Jane. My name is Jane.
Number 2.
我的名字叫.
Once you're feeling confident, you may expand the sentence a bit. This adds a formal element to your name introduction. And again, you have the option to include your full name or just your first name in the answer, depending on the formality of the meeting. Let's practice.
我的名字叫 Jane. My name is Jane.
Number 3.
我是.
You could also say this and then state your name in response to what's your name in Chinese.
是
is the verb to be, so it's like saying I am in English. Although this method may be a slightly less common way of introducing yourself in Chinese, it's still perfectly acceptable and is easier to learn. Let's practice.
我是 Jane. My name's Jane.
Number 4.
我的名字是.
The last method may be the most straightforward way of introducing your name for those who speak English as a first language. You can say,
我的名字是.
followed by your name. This is the exact equivalent to the English, my name is. Let's practice.
我的名字是 Jane. My name's Jane.
In return, it's always polite to ask for the other person's name. You could repeat the question or simply ask,
你呢?
which means, and you? Use this for informal situations, or use
您呢?
for formal situations after you've introduced your name. This is a quick way to return the question that you've just been asked. Let's practice.
你呢? And you? 您呢? And you?
Once you've exchanged your names, info, and shaken hands, it's a good idea to follow it up with a nice to meet you. The most universal way to express pleasure upon meeting someone in Chinese is to say,
很高兴认识你.
Let's practice.
很高兴认识你. Nice to meet you.
In this expression,
很
means very,
高兴
means glad,
认识.
means to know or to be acquainted with someone. So the sentence translates to very glad to know you, or something similar to very glad to make your acquaintance. Watch out for the pronoun use here. To say nice to meet you to a senior person or someone important, switch to the honorific pronoun
您
and say
很高兴认识您
and when you're addressing a group of people,
很高兴认识大家
let's practice.
很高兴认识您 Glad to meet you 很高兴认识大家 Glad to meet you
If someone says glad to meet you ahead of you, you can simply respond
我也是
which means I am glad too, to indicate that you're pleased to meet them too. Let's practice.
我也是 Me too
Now that you've learned how to say your name, ask for someone's name, and tell them that you're pleased to meet them, let's review everything that we've learned. What is your name?
你叫什么？你叫什么名字？你的名字叫什么？
My name is.
我叫。我的名字叫。我是。我的名字是。
In return, ask for the other person's name.
你呢？
For informal situation.
您呢？
For formal situation. Conclude your self-introduction in Chinese with
很高兴认识你。很高兴认识您。很高兴认识大家。
Thank you for listening to today's lesson. You can view more free lessons on our YouTube page. If you'd like to book your own one-on-one lesson, visit us at bunnylearn.com. We have experienced teachers, reasonable prices, and interesting lesson plans. Once again, that's bunnylearn.com. See you next time.